Hey guys, what's up? It is Sarfnic here with another episode of Everneth SMP. I didn't really have that good of a beginning intro for this episode, so I'm just saying it right here. The beginning of this episode is a little bit boring, but the second half is really great, and I think you guys will like it a lot. And the next few episodes are pretty cool too. I think you guys will enjoy that a lot. So yeah, just a quick little update. So, yep, I did clear up this entire baby right here, and I cleared up this one. Personally, which one was harder? That one took longer, even though that one was definitely harder. That's basically it. It's annoying without a beacon, but at the same time, yeah, you can see how far this bitch got down before me having, I usually, I just, started breaking dirt with my hands, honestly. And it was fine, you know. Oh. Now, meanwhile, about a couple days ago, Faug started his own special project. Let's check it out. Oh, I forget how laggy this server is. Okay, so you can see the few corners right now. There's that corner, that corner, that corner, that corner. And he says, this is all he's cleared so far, that my thing is just a simple clearing job. Now listen, on Harth SMP Season 1, yes, someone is lagging the server. Like, seriously. This much people on, you're getting that bad at TPS. Actually, it's type of TPS. Yeah, it's totally getting lag. But yeah, I've actually done a project about a tiny bit smaller than this, where me and War started working on one, all the way back in Harth SMP Season 1, which was like April to June 2017. Okay, jump down. And actually, he told me not to clear up right away, but I think that was 2 days ago. And this is all he's done, which is actually a pretty good amount. This actually looks like jungle and biome. Now, this territory is much more beautiful than my territory I selected. My territory was like half a hill. This dude's territory is pretty nice. So, why not help him out? So I'm gonna do a little time lapse, my friends, of me helping this guy out. Why not? So anyhow, let's get into the time lapse, baby. Alright guys, I am back. It's actually been a couple days, like... Ugh, shit, man. And, well, as you can see over here, the jungle, I don't know if it's actually been cleared out more since then. Looks like it might have been cleared out a little bit because someone did change the chests around. There's actually now another set of them. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it has to be cleared out a little more. Yeah, just a tiny bit more because it seems like there's one extra full chest, even though they actually have there's 3 of them are empty. But still, let's check it out actually. I haven't been, yeah, I can kind of see that some of the trees have been cleared out. Usually I actually do the opposite though. I actually prefer to clear out the bushes than the trees, but actually I can see how the tree style is more fancy. Okay, there's a parrot down here. So, yeah, wait, these guys don't accept cocoa beans, do they? No, they don't. Shit, because they're technically beans, not seeds. I could either break some seeds or just grab some. The easy way, the smart way is just to grab some. As you can see, there's nobody on. I mean, it's September. It's September 6th right now. And yeah, you know, Labor Day happened since the last recording. I've just been enjoying life. Haven't been playing Everneth that much or actually releasing any videos that much. Okay, that was good. That was all I need. One thing that's annoying about parrots is if you fly far away, let's say he's over here, I fly all the way back to my other base, they won't teleport with you. And that's not only with parrots, that's just with Minecraft pets as a whole. Pets that are teleportation to you, or like to teleport to you. As you can see, this dude's just trying to fly up to me right now. Where'd he go? Oh, he teleported when I looked away. But yeah, I'd like to help this guy out a little bit more. Although next time, when I help him, I'm probably just going to ask to use his resources, like his iron. I can still use my own axe, because I can replenish that, but I'm not using my iron again. Now, my question is, what is he going to build with all this territory? Some of the trees are kind of glitched, as you can see that one. That was actually something you may have noticed in the time lapse. I don't know why they're all glitched, but not my business. This looks really cool how this guy has cleared out all the trees to the side here, but not the bushes. It looks really cool for some reason. Texture pack. I think this is a really good texture pack. I'm happy that it's becoming the new Minecraft one. First people were hesitant, but come on, dude. They're gonna work hard to make a good texture pack. Anyhow, we should fly back to my base now because there's been no changes at all made to it. Alright guys, I am currently on the Everneth test world. You might hear some shit in my background because there's some little kids screaming. My neighbor's having a party. They're seriously yelling titties right now. And yeah, so if you hear anything. But I'm on here with Faug. He wanted to work on he calls it a pyramid, but it's a temple. So this is his test world. These are the type of buildings I think he's going to build for his base soon. Oh yeah, they're screaming really loud out there. I don't know what the rest of these are for. Maybe this is his whole section. This probably is his whole section because of the style. Seems very Asian. This is just my future spawn home. Try not to judge the whole house by its paintings. That's fine. I don't think. This one kind of looks legit right now. So basically, there's a playground legit right now. Basically, my neighbors to my right, well, actually, I have neighbors to my left who are really quiet, believe it or not. They're actually the type of neighbor that if you throw a baseball into their lawn, you're not getting it back without having a problem. They have no kids. And then the people to my right have kids. So yeah, by right I mean south, by left I mean north. They have kind of a playground set outside, and legit there's some boys, some girls screaming their socks off right now. Well, they were screaming like a minute ago, but it's really annoying me. But it's actually kind of funny because I can see them directly through the window. It's kind of actually it sounds kind of.
Hey, this is a fun conversation. How about it ends?
He's going for a Japanese style. That's what I was thinking. I said Asian, but whatever. Don't want to be a dude that gets Japanese, Chinese, and Korean mixed up. I'm imagining all these types of buildings will be scattered somewhat, not that one, of course, around his little jungle area he cleared out. This reminds me of Temple Oogway roleplay I did in like March 2016. It's a castle after all. Yeah, it is. Asians. Oh, I'm gonna see Crazy Rich Asians soon. Hopefully, it's a good movie. Do you see the piano? Oh my gosh. The sea is kind of obvious, but the piano's pretty cool. Let's get to work on the test world. Thank God the kids went inside. Whew. That was great. So I think he says, yeah, we should find a location. So I'm just gonna claim this area. There's some weird holes though. I'll just kind of patch these up.
Except for that island right there, for about right now, almost everything in review is mine.
Oh,
These towers that was from last season.
nice. Looks like a Tango textile base.
It is. It was inspired by the Nether brick, but that's the only part that wasn't original. Everything else I did.
I don't want to be taking up on your space, but we could probably share some space around here because
It's a super flat world. It goes on super far. I'm planning on building more that way and that way anyways.
Okay.
You could probably take it over here. There's a
So,
pretty nice border here.
let me set up a quick build palette. I already have one on the world, but it's not that official.
There's definitely a color difference here.
I mean, like it seems to match the gravel better than.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Let's see what we don't need that one really. Cobblestone uses that. I think we'll be doing a lot of
I don't
this
want
one
this
here.
one. That one's too
Okay,
bubbly.
fair enough.
So we have these three, I guess. I'm also gonna quickly. I'm trying to find more.
I feel like
blocks.
we'll be using a lot of this chiseled stone brick, mainly because in the Mayans, just looking at their architecture, they use a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could care less about that. The concrete. You know how normally we would have this side. Just come over here real quick.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
right here. Normal side of a pyramid, you would have a 45-degree angle. But I was thinking if you wanted to maximize height, then what you could do is do something like
Isn't it like kind of like this? So you go boop, and then you raise that up again, like that.
harder edges.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, hard. It looks kind of ugly though. I don't
Well,
think I
yeah,
really
if we're
care
gonna make a
much.
big pyramid, then you'd want harder edges. The pathway up does not need to be completely uniform. It could be something like it does look more ruined, but you keep the super steep. And of course, we would incorporate more blocks and make it not look like a cobblestone blob.
This actually is
But-
quite a fine design. I think this could work. But now here's what we're gonna do now. Let's try and mix this up now. I want to test. Let me quickly grab all the blocks from here.
For the outside, we won't want to use any of the stone brick except for the cracked.
That is the build palette fully up right there. This might be only used at the bottom because I do not want this will only be paired with the gravel and probably some other blocks because this actually might be removed. These three.
Well, okay, so how much overgrowth do you, or how much foliage do you want on the pyramid?
This is only going to work at the bottom, and I'll.
How about this? Instead of starting like the before I go into that, how much are we going to be using this mossy cobblestone?
Kind of near the.
Let me know now so I can start sharing a bunch of vines. Because once again, I have a huge plot I'm going to be taking down, and so we can just get a bunch of vines from that to get this. But we could go for a more stone with occasional moss, or we could go for a lot of moss, and then we can add a bunch of leaves and vines and overgrowth and such.
Hold on, how does this look? Yeah, I definitely agree with some vines. Like here, let me show you. You get some.
It needs andesite.
Okay, this is bad because of the biome.
It always needs andesite.
Yeah, but andesite doesn't really fit in like in the front. So yeah, I agree with your decision over there. The problem is that this biome looks horrible.
Well, yeah,
sorts
when
of
it's in the
leaves.
jungle, leaves look
Yeah, pretty
fantastic.
nice. Yeah.
But what I usually do is I don't start off with chunks of wall. What I would do is I would build the full pyramid
I know
and
what you-
then slowly replace blocks, like build it all out of cobble and then slowly replace blocks.
That's what I do with the wall.
I haven't been over there recently. But okay, how big do we want this thing at the base?
What do you mean by that? Because like here's kind of like the design of my base a lot. I mean like it's really random.
But how big do we want this thing at the base? Because how I envisioned here, follow me. Over here, I have a precise 1:9 scale model of my base. Pretty neat, huh?
So all these will be in your base, like all the trees, the houses.
And so you may want to do something similar so you can plan out on the macro scale what you want everything to look like, what you want the terrain to look
I'm
like.
probably gonna be building a lot of things inside your base because it's super huge. First off, if I've already seen your inside of your new territory.
Okay, I'm going to do a very daring act. I'm going to run Minecraft and voice chat and open the browser at the same time.
Let's see how this goes.
How long have you been on Everneth for?
2 months, 1.5 months.
Okay, so anyhow, we should probably build like a 1:9 scale model of your base. Yep, I'm going for something very big, something so grand, the server will never forget it.
Yeah, you're probably gonna win an award.
And I'm trying to one up Kathy and Petal's base last season because it built a big mountain base and it looked great.
Okay.
So I tried to do something a bit more organic this season. Could be like, oh, do you know what would be so cool if this was in the jungle and explorers found it?
Yeah.
And so they would have set up their tents and they're,
Yeah, that's what I was
excavating
thinking.
this.
Oh my gosh! So when you were talking about this, I'm like, what if I have this as a ruin, like a minute ago? What if these are just simply tents and they're all surrounding a perimeter of the temple, and it's kind of like a ruined temple with some mysteries behind it, like there might be some gold treasures in there or something. That's what I was just thinking of. And then you brought up this town, and I'm like, maybe, yeah. You know, we'll definitely have some, like, some people build artificial jungle trees and stuff. That would be cool if we tried that. Okay, it's like yours, but with some ruins at the bottom. Okay, we can say that.
Okay, so you want it to be very, very, very tall.
That's just the tallest part. Like, that's this part.
Do you have a screenshot of this? Of your base on the real world?
Do you want to go back to it, or will that lag you? Because, like,
do you want me to go and change versions with my terrible connection? We can do it later. Point is, okay, let's do the basic planning. How, so you want it to be that tall? How small do you want it at the top?
At the top, like, what do you mean? Oh, so like the small, like the height growing in.
Well, yeah, pyramids are going to have a base height, and then the top isn't going to be a straight up point. That's not how Mayans build their temples.
That's not how they build them, do they? It's more like that.
That's what I just said. Well, yeah, it's going to slowly build up, and then there's going to be a part at the top. How small do you want the part at the top?
It can be about the size of this. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. It's like around the size of this whole blob.
We could do. Do you want to center it around 2 or 1 block?
It'd probably be easier if it was centered around 1 block.
Okay, so we can have it as a 5x5 top.
Okay.
That way we can incorporate a lot of heights.
Now, what I think is easier is I think we should just get on the server, please, because this will be way easier for me. I know this is important for visioning it. It can actually work.
Did you just say that we should go on to experiment with how we want to build it?
Yeah.
How about we do that in creative mode? Yeah. But you're asking about the scale?
Because, yeah, I need a reference point, so I think we should go back on the server, and then we should see anything with that.
Okay, I'll see you in 6 months when my computer loads.
Okay, I'm by the temple, and
it's generating for me still. I've made a lot of progress. So how I'm going at this is okay. I need to fly out of here. How I'm going at this is that I'm going to try to kill all of the big trees and keep all the little stout ones. That way we can shear their leaves off.
Yeah, I saw what you did. I actually usually do it the opposite when I clean up jungles. Okay, I'm coming to your thing, actually. I did point this out.
At my house. I'm in my house. I'm at my house.
Oh.
At my house. Come to my house.
And then I leave.
And then I'm going to go ahead and sleep.
Okay. Here's your current house. You probably replace it with the bigger one soon.
Well, okay. Okay, so have you seen my second floor?
I've been up here before.
Yeah. Well, this is my storage vault that I'm doing. Yeah, it's gonna hold all the resources for that base.
Wow.
It's something like 60 total double chests in here.
It's kind of unorganized with the furnaces, but I guess it's fine. All right.
Is that your cat?
No.
Let's move this.
It's your cat.
No, it's my cat. Because cats repel creepers, so.
Let's fly, baby.
Dude, just call me baby.
I'm on top of the tallest tree, like right over my thing, if you can see me.
You're on top of the world. You do realize there's a path immediately from my base to yours, right?
I'd rather fly.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Way up there.
Yeah.
Come down here.
Believe it or not, I had to clear out 2 mountains just to get this whole place flattened out. Like
Man,
things out.
you're so cool. 2
So
whole
this
mountains.
right here is the highest point that this outer wall is gonna have. Right there.
Yeah, I can see that. It looks pretty tall. But where do we want the pyramid? Where's the biggest square area? Square area?
Is it okay
Or
if it's like
square
a
area?
rectangle?
No. It's not okay.
Fine.
Oh,
In that
would look
case,
very
we can-
bad. That would look very bad. Just imagine in your head a pyramid that's
Alright,
no.
do you have wood? I have cobblestone on me, but just give me wood. so
I
it's
have
easier to
like
see.
10 stacks of wood on me.
Give me
okay.
some, baby.
Don't
I
you have like
forgot.
80,000 in your chest from when you cleared this area out?
I do have some, but like I'm just lazy. All right. So basically, the pyramid could
Okay.
just be. Do you want it to be a bit of inner land? Actually, yeah, there should be. What am I saying? Basically, I want to make like half of this area have like the rising pyramid that you're talking about, and like the other half. Could
So
just be
half pyramid, half the tents.
half like. So some tents could be in here because like I imagine this could be like a little courtyard here, and now Steel
Dude,
can
how
build some
about
statues for
8
us because he's good at that. And
8 to ma-
Yeah.
Who's good at making pyramids or statues?
Steel. I did some with him
Oh.
back last October.
Hmm.
What you got?
Anyhow, so to maximize the size of this thing, of the pyramid, and I'll tell you why later, let's make it smack dab in the middle, the pyramid smack dab in the middle. That way we can have like pathways coming off in 3 directions with like little tents along those areas. We can have
Right.
one being like a bunch of artifacts, one for like housing, and one for like, you know, like actually using adventurous items and tools and such. So from where I can see, this will be a corner, and this will be a corner over here, and then that will be that edge. And then over here, I'm going to build 3 high where we're going to have the tents. We'll have tents there. We'll have tents, probably an entrance there. And over here, we'll have more tents.
Okay. Yeah, the chests are not gonna stay there. Nor the portal. I might just.
Really? I thought you were just going to keep the chest here. Sorry, that was really,
I mean, not
really
until we're done.
sarcastic.
Not until we're done.
Okay, let's get measurements. How close to the edge do we want this thing?
I don't know, because
Okay,
like
let's
it's
do
okay if
that
it's
as a-
close to the edge in one spot. So there's like 2 different areas cut off from each other where the archaeologists
Yeah.
are setting up their tents. Because like I can see the grassy patches are gonna be. You see the grassy patches. This is just because there used to be a huge hill here.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like,
We
that
can
could be
just
where-
replace that with more grass. So what I do is, what I did last season was I schematica the entirety of my base, and I got the seed for my base, during the TNT, because at the end of each season they TNT everything, and so then I can just paste it into the world, and I mean there's nothing else, but at least my base is live. Anyhow, don't talk to me. I need to count. That's a corner. This is a corner. That's a corner over there. And
What about this thing you
can
built
just-
here? This is.
no, this is a location of where some of the tents will be.
Okay, we could use a different block for this.
Well, no, that was just to show you from when you're up there.
Oh.
I don't think this build, to my knowledge, has been done by anybody, like anywhere
no
that I
one's
know
done
of.
this anywhere? Are you sure? I think someone's
Not
probably done a
that-
temple.
That I know of. That I know of, at least.
Yeah, no
Um,
one on Everneth has definitely done it. So yeah, originality points as you claim it.
If you build in medieval, it's going to be a lot harder for people to say, "Oh, that's awesome," because A, you have to compete with Kingstone, and they have some awesome builders.
I mean, this is even still
But
has like
also
a cobblestone design. You're gonna get originality for your Japanese style thing.
Mm.
Kind of weird to pick a jungle for it though.
it's-
Most people would pick
but-
extreme hills. But yeah.
Okay, so I MC edited it. I was in there and I was looking at the grass and everything, and I'm thinking, I wish I could change the color of the grass. So where's there as a mod? Wait a second, I'm just gonna change the biome to jungle. See how that looks. And then when it was in jungle, it looked beautiful and very luscious, and it was awesome. So I'm like, I'm gonna build this in a jungle. It's gonna take years to clear it out, but it's fine.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, phantoms. Let's just farm phantom membranes.
Oh, you already got one.
Yeah, that's because I'm a really good shot. You know,
I don't
back
have a
in
bow.
my day, I was the best marksman in town. So why would the Mayans build a wall, especially of the height that you have built it, around just a single pyramid? How about we just set up like a picket fence that the archaeologists set up? rather
So
than
this
having
entire wall I have to get rid of. I spent so long working on.
You want to talk about spending long on clearing things out?
I feel like the wall kind of adds an original feel to it, you know?
You can definitely keep the wall.
Because what I wanted was for this wall to be kind of like a medieval style wall where you could just like have guards on top and they could walk around, kind of like what Vintage Beef did in his Hermitcraft Season 5 base.
No, I don't watch Vintage Beef. But yeah, again, the idea for this space has changed since we've turned on the voice chat. Or it started, It went from really a castle thriving, like you said, ruined but people can live in it, to archaeologists digging it up and excavating it. So we may want to make a few changes, and we could probably add +1 to each of the corners to make it 31 by 31. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 31 by 31. How much space do we got over here? Let's see. That's about 20 blocks by 20 blocks.
I need to explain something to you quickly. So, ask this thing. So first off, this is not going to be the wall. This is like the wall design, but it's going to be kind of like all bunched up more jungle and more variation. As you can see, there's a build palette down there. So let's get to work.
It may have looked cool on your screen. It didn't on mine, but we could go medieval. We could go picket. We could go the jungle itself is making a wall. We could actually, those are really the 3 options, or we could do a combination of the 3 where the wall is really fallen down, and so a picket fence will be covering up some of it, really adding to that ruined feeling. We'll have rubble all over the place, like, what the heck happened here? Why is there nobody here?
I agree with the rubble, 100%. That's because I don't want it to be a spine. I don't want it to be a flat wall. Right now it kind of looks kind of flat. So yeah,
I realized.
So what right now? Okay. What we're gonna do right now is we need to raise the wall to its height. You know what I mean?
Or how about we make the pyramid on test?
I don't want to have to ruin the jungle though at the same time, because remember, it kind of adds that like the mountain has sunken into the wall. It actually makes it seem better. You know what I mean?
Or even turn this into a cliff and have it be part of the wall.
I mean, this is good, but this is why we need to be this high, or else literally the mountain will be on top of the temple. That not look good.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You want there to be a wall from this end?
Yeah, so this is the highest it's gonna be at, right? This block I'm punching.
Okay, let's look. The Y level of up here, and if I can parkour up there.
This should still be tall. That one should still be taller than this one.
This has a height of 82. Down here, we have a height of 64. This thing is going to be 6 blocks higher than that wall.
Are we sure? Because like this is what I'm imagining in my head. So are we doing every 3 blocks we go up one? Let's see.
We could do something like that. Look. That would make the stairs really intense. But if we made the stairs 3 wide or even 5 wide, then it wouldn't matter.
If it's slower, if it goes up slower, it honestly might be better.
Here, you can stop now. We have a good enough sample.
I'm already at the height of the highest point of the other wall by this. You see? I'm already at the height of the highest point of the other wall.
Let's see. If we do that, then it would effectively multiply the height to 40 blocks. That could work. We could do a height of 3. You have a really good location for this, by the way, because you have like ocean. You have lake over there, or pond, whatever, and then lake or river over here. It's a really good location.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this kind of stuff. I have really a lot of experience with jungle. Alright guys, me and my boy Faug here, we spent a little bit of time talking, showing out, and
just a little bit of time, yeah.
We basically set up this thing, all hand built. Didn't take that long. So this is just the base. We haven't even added any of the details yet, as you can see down here, from the build palette, and from this kind of like design of like how it might look finale when finished up. We're definitely gonna have some stone bricks, all that stuff. I'm not sure if we're gonna have the coral.
We're going to add the details later, 100%.
We aren't worried. We said we were gonna have some so he came up with some ideas, like we're gonna add some sacrifices in here. We're also gonna have libraries. I don't know. No, wait, let me
libraries, living quarters.
Yeah, living quarters.
Statue rooms.
All that.
Studies. Let's not make this too inhabitable, as people don't generally sacrifice animals and people on top of their houses.
Anyhow, I had to edit out a lot of content because, yeah, me and Faug pretty much talk about a lot of things, and there's a lot of funny moments that we had through the episode, so I tried my best.
Well, yeah, people like care about their grades if they want to like get a good college. Why are we talking about college? Let's waste our time on video games.